I'm Brandy from Traverse Traveler, your mobile guide to the Traverse area. I'm here today with Explore TC to share some tips for wine tasting in northern Michigan. Before we head on the wine trail, let's talk about what to bring. Pack some bottled water and snacks to take with you in a cooler or a small bag. Fruit, cheese, bread, they all pair well with wine and they'll help cleanse your palate while you're out on the wine trail.
Let's go!
The vineyards on Old Mission and Leelanau Peninsula offer some of the most beautiful views in the Traverse area, so don't forget your camera. While you're at it, download the Traverse Traveler app. It's designed with the wine tourist in mind. Use it to plan your trip, navigate from one winery to the next, or discover nearby restaurants and attractions. When hopping from one winery to the next, it's important to eat mild, not wild, in between trips.
Brandy, certainly mild, not wild is the way to go when you're tasting some of these wines because they can be so delicate. So try and stay away from strong cheeses. Try and stay away from onions and garlic, things that are going to impact your palate over a period of time. Otherwise, you'll jeopardize the real delicate and subtle flavors of some of these wines, and you might miss some of the things that you really want to be exposed to.
45th parallel runs through some of the most famous winemaking regions in the world, including our little tip of the mitt. With over 3 dozen wineries dotting the countryside, planning your itinerary can be a challenge. Here's a tip. Stick to one peninsula and choose a few must-see locations. Then, search for other stops nearby or en route. Wine tasting relies heavily on your sense of smell. Channing, can you share a few tips on what to leave behind?
If you can leave behind lipstick, perfume, cigarettes, chewing gum, those are all things that are really going to affect not only your senses, but as far as perfume, the people's senses around you at the tasting bar.
Don't be afraid to veer off the beaten path. It's a great way to discover smaller boutique wineries and quieter tasting rooms. Use the map feature on the Traverse Traveler app to guide you along the back roads for a more scenic route. Whether you like sweet whites, full-body reds, or sparkling rosé, our region offers something for everyone. But that doesn't mean you'll love everything you taste. Here's a tip that may surprise you. It's perfectly proper to spit or dump your wine if you don't care for the taste, rather than insult the winemaker who may be standing behind the bar. Keep the negative comments to yourself.
Wine tasting is a time to step outside of your preconceived notions and experiment, do something new, broaden your horizons. Taste is very subjective, just like art and music and anything else. Your neighbor might love dry wines and you may think you don't, but taste it. Maybe you'll find out you do like it.
A wine tour is a great way to explore Traverse City and the northern Michigan countryside. With these handy tips, you'll be sure to enjoy your adventure. Cheers!